Hey everyone, Jackie Somerville here, author of the Little Rule Book series and founder of the Be Your Own Soulmate movement. Welcome to this week's video blog. This week I was just heading out for a quick hike, but I wanted to come in and make a short video to see how you guys are doing with those habits, your new grooves for 2014. Did you set any new habits, any new grooves that are going to help to take you on that journey to reaching your goals and dreams for this year? Because as I mentioned last week, it's all about creating those small daily rituals, those little grooves that are going to lead to big things. And so what I wanted to do today was share with you some of my slightly offbeat grooves that I am now in a week into 2014. And one of the big things for me was I needed to set a morning ritual. I wake up at 5 o'clock or earlier every single morning. That's become an unconscious, competent thing for me. It's something that it happens no matter what. I don't set an alarm. It's because I started the habit some time ago. I started forcing myself to wake up at 5 o'clock. Now I do it naturally. That's the beauty of getting into the groove of something. So I already get up early. Also, another thing that I do with unconscious competence is I work out 6 days a week. That's not something I have to think about. That's something that I just do. Again, it was creating the habit at the time when it was difficult. I know I've shared this with some of you guys before, but you know what Robin Sharma says about when you create change, when you're going through change, that the first part is really rough, that the middle part is messy, and at the end it's really beautiful and everything is so worthwhile. So you have to go through that really difficult, challenging part to make something a groove in your life, to get into a groove. You then, in the middle, it's a little messy. You got to keep on trucking, you got to force yourself. And at the end, you're going to get to a place that's beautiful, that's peaceful, and that's productive. So that's what creating these new habits, these new grooves is all about. So for me, I needed to set up a morning ritual from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock that was more productive than the one that I'd been doing before. So I went about making commitments to some new things for my morning ritual. And I'm happy to report that so far so good. Now, if I keep doing that throughout the year, and so far I've just set myself a 28-day goal for that. If I keep doing that, because as I said last week, when you get there, you'll see how you can go further, then this is going to create a lot more productivity in my life. By the time I get to the end of the year, I'm going to be able to look back and go, my God, I was so much more productive because I stuck to that fabulous morning routine. So that's one of the things. The other thing that I've done that's really at that rough part is that I decided I wasn't going to drink any wine or have a cocktail at all for the next 28 days. Just a challenge I set for myself because I wanted to be extremely productive. I don't want to have a fuzzy head at all, not even one that comes from one cocktail or one glass of wine. I just wanted to give it a try at having no alcohol at all for 28 days. And okay, so I'm on about day 5 of that. And so far so good, although it is not easy. Last night I had a great steak, and man, it was kind of torturous to not have a fabulous glass of red wine with the steak. But I kept thinking, Jacqueline, you have challenged yourself. It's only 28 days. You can do it for 28 days. When you get there, you'll see if you want to go further, but do it for 28 days. See if maybe you feel so much better and you're so much more productive as a result of not having wine with dinner most nights. There's a confession. Anyway, so like I said, messy in the beginning, difficult in the beginning, messy in the middle, and beautiful at the end. So I'm going to wait for the beautiful at the end to prove me right, and I'm going to go through this difficult and messy part in the process. So creating your habits also could be getting rid of a bad habit, right? So whether you want to not have dessert or ice cream because it's one of your downfalls for the next 28 days, or whatever it might be. It could also be giving up something. So you're creating a new habit, or you're letting go of an old one. Whatever it is, stick with what I said last week and stick with a short time frame. Do it for 21 days, do it for 28 days, do it for 30 days. See how you go. You know, if I had to tell myself that I wasn't going to have a glass of wine with dinner for the next 365 days, I can tell you right now that I would have had a glass of red wine with that steak last night. Absolutely, categorically, I know myself. But because I said, Jacqueline, it's 28 days, come on, you can do it, I did not give in to the craving. And here I stand with a clear, fresh mind about to go out for a fabulous hike and exercise my body. So there you go, guys. I hope that this has inspired you a little bit further with all your fabulous grooves and habits that you're going to set for yourself in 2014. I thank you so much for watching this video. If you've liked it, click the like button, share it with your friends. Head on over to JackieSomerville.com and sign up so you never miss another free video. I'm Jackie Somerville reminding you, instead of focusing on finding love, focus on being love and finding yourself. It's amazing when you do that how love will come to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.